OZL, a budget airline in Melbourne, faces numerous challenges such as safety incidents, operational inefficiencies, and public relations problems. The key issue that this research examines is how Adam Marsh, as the CEO of OZL, faces to implement the scientific management concepts that managers require to run the company properly, resulting in consumer issues and staff unemployment. It also raises customers' security concerns and leads to reputational damage. This representation provides two recommendations to get over these difficulties efficiently and recover OZL's reputation. The recommendation one is to ask Adam and the managers in OZL study a lesson on how to manage an airline company based in Melbourne and learn how to manage their employees efficiently to become. According to the passage that Adam had 20 years of experience in Australian supply chain and retail grocery industry, what we can find is that he had some experience on management. However, he had no experience on managing such a low-cost airline. So, he cannot have the correct decision in some situations. For example, he chose to go against the company's fix-it-first philosophy by choosing not to fix the door, which was broken. All in all, it is necessary for him to learn how to manage an airline company based in Melbourne. It can include his knowledge of scientific management. Also, by applying this scientific management, the company can successful. Next, we are going to talk about steps that need to be carried out in recommendation 1. Step 1 is to learn different departments of airlines and how they work. Airlines departments include commercial operations, crew, catering, finance, ground operations, and maintenance. They have different responsibility. For example, the maintenance department ensures that all repairs and Step 2 is to ask Adam and managers to arrange suitable employees to do the correct work. For example, the basic maintenance engineer Lishan can do the job in maintenance department. What we can find in the article is that cabin staff also face pressure to complete routine onboard safety checks before and after the flight in OZ. This really do not follow the principle for equal division of responsibility. Adam should be included in step 1 because he is the CEO of OZ. Adam and managers are included in step 2 because they arrange employees to do the correct work. The timeline is that Adam can learn different departments of airlines and how they work in his office, and Adam and managers can have more reasonable decisions making in everyday meetings. Managers assign tasks step by step in their different departments. Then the customer satisfaction can be improved during flight process. The cost of the recommendation is invest in technology, training, and employees. It also costs time. The potential problem is that all the internal managers may don't have scientific management knowledge. All the company choose employees and managers with less or no experience. The senior management has not been able to live up to their promise of having low-cost science. The costs were adding up due to inexperienced workers being hired who did only know very little about how to handle their work.
Hello everyone, I'm Kristen. I took the part of Recommendation 2. Recommendation 2 are revamp customer service and public relations strategies. A well-defined description of the recommendations are improve transparency and customer communication. So first, for the transparency, there should be more open about safety and repair system, which aligns with the company's policy of ensuring high-quality aircraft maintenance. This includes a list of the ports used when there were two services and what happened after any safety events were dealt with. This project aims to restore public trust by letting passengers know that the company puts safety and quality first. And second, customer communication. OZL should set up a better and faster customer service system to deal with customer questions and concerns quickly and effectively. This idea comes from when LZL mishandled a customer's request to change their flight time, which showed the company's communication problems. Tasks or steps that need to be carried out. The first one is to improve transparency. Say Adam decide that LZL would use machine ports to fix broken ones instead of buying new ones to save money. This goes against the LZL policy of only using brand new replacement parts and making sure that aircraft repair is done well. To be more open, LZL needs to tell everyone how its maintenance and safety rules are being followed. This includes what parts are being used, when they are being maintained, and the outcomes of any safety event that have been dealt with. And the last one, to improve customer communication. A customer complained that their family of five had booked their flight to Cairns 11 months ahead of time. Later, OZL told them the flight time had changed, which made their trip plans less flexible. The customer tried talking to OZL about changing the flight time, but was told to write a report and ask for a refund. This is proof of OZL's problem with communication and customer service. OZL needs to set up a better, more responsive customer service system to ensure customer problem and issue are dealt with quickly and successfully. This will help them communicate better with their customers.
Earlier, a budget airline based in Melbourne faces numerous challenges, such as safety incidents, operational inefficiencies, mismanagement in passenger handling, and public relations problems. So, this presentation provides strategic recommendation to tackle these difficulties effectively and recover Aussier's reputation. For the recommendation two, we are saying that the Aussier needs to solve the problems of Adams failed to implement the scientific management concepts. So it is recommended to them that Adam has to study the knowledge of flight safety to know the importance of aircraft safety issues. So for the step three, we are saying that the ASEAN needs to develop relevant maintenance and inspection regulations to ensure compliance with them. In the case study, we have seen that the investigation have found many unreported cases of ASEAN pilots operating dangerous aircraft or flying at dangerous altitudes. Uh, People who will be in charge of carrying out each task. So for step one, obviously it has to be Adam and the managers in Aussie Air and the pilots and the employees, so they have to learn about the safety knowledge of each passenger aircraft, regular training for pilots, regular testing for pilots, develop relevant security policies and ensure their feasibility. Pilots has to be brave enough to stand against the breach of the safety protocol, and the employees have to be skilled enough to look into what's going wrong with the aircraft and ensure perfect airplane to fly on. And Australia needs to allocate some budget for this stuff, so they can allocate some budget for training cost. They can allocate some budget for training and management and maintenance for the staffs and others. So they have to spend money on the quality. They can't just rely on used materials or anything like that. They has to spend money on employees training, so that the employees can be skillful, so that they can work on the aircraft and they can ensure the proper quality of an safe flyful aircraft. The potential problem for Aussier can be overcoming the public's unfavorable impression can be the most potential problems for Aussie Air. They have to rebuild their trust. They have to reissue their trust. So rebuilding trust with customers, stakeholders might be very challenging, especially after previous incidents. So it's gonna take time, and it's going to be a it's going to be a tough task for Ozia to rebuild their reputation and safety protocols. So they has to work strategically so that they can work efficiently and more effectively, so that they can provide some good service to the customer, and rebuild their reputation and gain some trust from the customers.